Hello, welcome everyone, and thank you for the opportunity to present the GreenMetric report for 2019 for Hungarian universities. My name is Dénes Mátyás, and I'm from the University of Szeged, and I would like to greet you also on behalf of our rector, Professor László Rovó, and on behalf of our chancellor, Dr. Judith Fendler here. As in Hungary, the network, the GreenMetric Universities Network, has two coordinators, the University of Szeged and the University of Pécs. We decided to divide the report among each other. So we are going to talk about some activities of the University of Szeged and some activities of various Hungarian universities, while the University of Pécs will talk about their activities and the activities of some other Hungarian universities. So this is how we divided the task and how we divide the report. And please let me tell you also to feel free to check our template once you have the opportunity to do so. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm László Gyarmati. I'm a co-worker of Dénes, and I'm also participate in the work of the GreenMetric network. I'm sorry that we cannot get in touch in person and discuss this topic in person, but worldwide this is the situation that every university has to address to. Please feel free to ask anything related to our template. And after the steering committee in the discussion session 1C, I am going to talk about the CO2 decrease methods of the University of Szeged. I'm really looking forward to meet you on that session, in that session too. And please welcome our template about the university's report of Hungary. Thank you.
So in the presentation, we are going to talk about some major activities, events, workshops, and similar activities delivered by the University of Szeged and other Hungarian universities. In general, we could say that all the institutions continued the educational, scientific, research, and third mission activities during the year. An important milestone, so to say, was the establishment of the UI GreenMetric National Network for Hungarian Universities in 2019, with the University of Szeged and the University of Pécs as the network's coordinators. There were also various conferences, workshops, opportunities for exchange of good practices during the year, and various outreach programs and projects in the local community. With all these activities, the institutions intended to contribute to the shaping of global higher education and research in sustainability, to partnering on solutions to sustainability challenges, to creating global sustainability leaders, and to improving and promoting sustainability-related topics. As regards the University of Szeged and its activities, an important event, as I already told, was the National Workshop on UI GreenMetric for Hungarian universities, co-organized by the University of Szeged, the University of Pécs, and the University of Indonesia in the summer of 2019. Lots of experts from UI GreenMetric and from Hungarian higher education institutions participated in this day and in this conference, and this marked also the formation, the establishment of the GreenMetric National Network for Hungarian universities. Another important activity was the translation of the guideline into Hungarian language of the GreenMetric guideline, delivered by the University of Pécs and the University of Szeged, so again, the common work of the two coordinators. Then, regarding some University of Szeged activities, let me mention a few conferences, workshops, and other occasions that might be important. For example, the Nuclear Waste Management Conference and Cooperation Agreement signed by the University of Szeged, the École Polytechnique in Paris, France, and the TAE Technologies in the USA, to develop a procedure for the easier handling of nuclear waste. Or also the lecture of Nobel Laureate, Dr. Gérard Mourou, a lecture on climate change and on what a Nobel Laureate can do about climate change, with hundreds of attendants. A few projects worth to mention and conferences still worth to mention, maybe the Water at Risk workshop and conference with leading experts, researchers, engineers from Szeged and from Serbian institutions to mitigate the damaging consequences of extreme weather conditions and to discuss the development of possibilities of monitoring solutions. Or the second Sustainable Raw Materials International Project Week and Scientific Conference, which also included the presentations of renowned experts and young researchers on sustainable raw material management. Some outreach programs, so to say, which included students and other attendants was, for example, the Plastic Bag Free Day to call attention to excessive waste production with lots of participants again. And let me go now to some other Hungarian universities' activities too. An important event was the Higher Education for a Liveable Future conference organized by the Eötvös Loránd University together with the Óbuda University and the Eötvös Loránd University together for Environmental Consciousness Group, which again included hundreds of participants and experts from Hungarian higher education institutions and sustainability-related organizations. So it was a really important meeting point for these. Then the environmentally conscious or green activities delivered by the Eötvös Loránd University are also worth to mention. These included gardening, tidying, compost handling, environmentally conscious junk clearance, and collecting oil waste and similar activities, again with lots of students and volunteers. We can also mention that the Green Working Group was formed at the Óbuda University to foster environmentally conscious operation and CO2 emission reduction. Or we can mention also the study competition announced by the University of Debrecen, Ideas for a Sustainable Future in the 21st Century, with topics including green growth, innovations, and so. Or again, delivered by the University of Debrecen, its student union and the student union's Committee for Environmental Protection. The 9th Green Fair, for example, open to everyone to learn about sustainability issues, or the 7th University Bird Ringing to learn about ornithology and the art of bird ringing. As well as the first International Conference on Engineering Solutions for Sustainable Development, organized by the University of Miskolc, with researchers, practitioners on innovations, trends, challenges, and solutions in the fields of technical and environmental science. So these are only a few examples with which Hungarian institutions intended to contribute to the area of sustainability, to improving and promoting sustainability. And some future plans include the organization of a national workshop again, the date of which should still be specified. Other future plans include curricula development, that is the insertion or development of sustainability-related courses, subjects, topics to deepen students' environmental consciousness, as well as to enhance research activities and participation in cooperations related to sustainability and environmental protection among the universities between the institutions, and to online educational projects to lower the CO2 emission caused by buildings, students, and employees. And of course, to maintain institutions' green web pages is also an important task, as well as to organize outreach programs for local communities to continue these programs. As for challenges, the present situation is surely challenging, but I firmly believe that we can overcome that challenge. So this would be our report now, and thank you very much for the opportunity, and I wish you a great continuation of the day.